Korn.
Hello.
Hello, Korn. What's up? Are you extreme, Korn? You feeling extreme today?
I think we make that joke every time you call.
Slight variations. Slight variations.
Nice.
I have a question to ask.
Okay.
What do you guys think about the Vita TV and the new Vita Slim coming out?
Vita Slim?
Yeah.
I'm all about the Vita TV.
Vita TV, I want Vita TV, and I want it bad. I want to have the ability to mirror my PS4 in another room in my house. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I don't know how often I'm going to be playing Vita games on my TV.
But you have the option.
But I like the option of doing it. I like the option of playing little indie games that come out for it. I like stuff like that, but I want it to mirror my PS4. That's top priority.
I've been slightly interested in it since I'm getting a PS4. I didn't get a PS3. I left off with the PS2, and I made a very stupid mistake of last Black Friday. I went to GameStop and I got the Vita bundle with Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
2 days later, I sold it on eBay.
Why?
I was getting really fed up with the game and just the system overall, and I didn't have a PS3, and there weren't too many games at the time on it. And one thing was the final straw on the system for me. When I was playing the game, there was a point where I had to open a letter, and to open it, I had to use the front touchscreen and the back touchpad and go slide my finger across.
Yeah.
And I slid my finger across, and there was no animation of the letter opening. It just next screen.
Huh.
And I was like, really? Just that? I couldn't press, but okay, sold. And turned a little bit of a profit on it because I got it cheap, but might be getting the new Vita, because can't you stream the PS4 with that?
No. Oh yeah, maybe you can. I don't know.
I never understood selling it.
Hey, I'm gonna give you some advice, and I'm gonna say it to everyone watching this. Selling a game console or device is always a bad idea.
If you buy it, it's yours. Keep it.
Because if you were into it in the first place, there will come something later, usually, probably, that you're into. And the second you buy the system again, you've now bought a game system twice.
Mm-hmm. I had somebody tell me that recently.
You should never do it. I mean, whatever. I mean, it's not like you're a dope or anything like that. I'm just saying, in general, we know somebody who bought and sold a GameCube like 8 times.
Oh.
No, really though, probably 3 times. Not a joke, 3 times. Someone who bought a PS4 and sold it 3 or 4 times. And it's just... And they barely made... I mean, it wasn't like... You said you might have profited off the Vita, so maybe it's not so bad for you. But we know somebody who, bought the original PS3 at $600 and sold it for like $150 or $200, and then bought the system again later. And it's like, you're officially an idiot. Like, at that point. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got the Vita bundle deal, and maybe you came out ahead, so whatever. But in general, I find that that's the best course.
Yeah, so it's an investment, and I did not wait for it to pay off in greater amount.
Yeah, I always just, even if I'm not playing something, I hold on to it. I never get rid of my systems. And one thing is, Sony especially, they like to remove things from their systems when they come out with a new one to make it cheaper and stuff. And that's why the launch PS3 is the best one, and really the launch Vita is the best one, because they took out the OLED screen and put in a traditional LCD screen that they've used in all their other handhelds, and it just doesn't look as good.
Mm. I don't know what kind of black magic they're using, that it has a longer battery life and it's thinner. I know the OLED screen was sucking more, but still.
The screen probably uses less power, but it just doesn't look as crisp and clear, and the colors aren't the same.
I did have a bit of a size problem, because I commute to college and I keep my 3DS, all my friends Street Pass all day long, and I didn't like how big and with the OLED screen kind of fragile it could be. in the bag, and the new one's kind of more plastic, more
I could see
basic.
I like the design of the launch PlayStation Vita. I don't like the new
it was nice.
thin, like the thinner one. It's not even super thin.
No, I agree.
It's just
I
I like the original, the nice flat face, and it looks like one solid piece of glass.
You know what was frustrating, in my opinion? There's a lot of people who have sold their Wii U, like, oh, I didn't like it, I didn't whatever. I feel like I don't know, you already bought into a multi-year thing.
Yeah.
I don't really get selling it unless you really need the money, but that's another story. The fact of the matter is the Wii U has been around. We're in its second year, and they really haven't announced that much. I mean, I get it. If people sell it, I mean, I don't believe in selling it, but people sell it. Okay, fine.
Right.
But when people, I'm going to just call them idiots straight up. When people bought the 3DS and a week later sold it,
that's a mistake.
what the fuck, you guys? And it was after they had told what was coming out, but it wasn't coming for a while. That was the most frustrating launch because the 3DS got launched and it was immediately shit on. Oh, this just portable gaming's dead. Phones killed portable gaming, and if you buy 3DS, you're an idiot. Blah blah blah. And there's no games. Oh, there's just no games on it. They had announced. I mean, it was like, well, yeah, it launched super shitty. But they had announced down the road Resident Evil, Luigi's Mansion, all these games that ended up being awesome.
Yeah.
But no one was looking more than 6 months ahead, just going, oh, I can't believe this. This is going to be the worst system ever. It's going to fail. It's going to fail. And I know people who sold it within 2 weeks that all bought them again when, I heard Resident Evil was awesome. And it's like, you dope. Like, what were you thinking? But the fact that people who buy a console within 2 weeks of it launching are like, never mind. You've given no fit. Why'd you buy it in the first place?
Yeah. And one thing is, no system in the history of the planet has ever had a amazing launch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The first set of games is always weak. I don't care. There will be 1 or 2 gems possibly, but still, that gem is nothing compared to stuff that comes later. Like
the Wii launched with an awesome Zelda game, but even that they only had because they held it over.
Because that was an end of the generation of a GameCube game. So yeah, I can see that.
Anyway,
I've got a Wii U sitting in the basement. We still only play Nintendo Land on it because there's Pikmin 3, there's Wonderful 101, which I'm looking to getting to when I get some more cash and time. Yeah. But I set it all up when my cousins came over and I was playing with them, and their parents came down and they were like, still confused about like what's different about this Wii, and then they saw my cousin in the corner with the gamepad and was like, oh, how much did that extra thing cost? And there's just still a lot of confusion about the whole system entirely.
Yeah, they fouled it up.
Just name your systems different. I'm like, what can I say? Stop naming them Wii something or 3DS something. Name it something new.
Ryan sold his 360 after Microsoft said he wasn't getting his account back, and I say more power to you. That sucks.
Yeah.
I have an Xbox One reserved, and I can't tell you. I don't know if I'm picking that up. I don't know.
I don't know yet. I have pre-ordered as well, but again, I'm going to be getting one at some point. That's like I play video games. I like to be able to walk into a store and play any game I want.
Yeah.
So I own all the systems, the current systems.
I don't know, man. Anyway, all right. Korn, what do you think? Is that sum things up?
Yeah, and then some.
People are saying GameCube has the best launch lineup. Why did that have a what?
I got my GameCube
Luigi's
with
Mansion. What else? What was on it?
I got my GameCube with the Legend of Zelda collection. And
I rebought a GameCube because of that.
Best.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I wasn't even planning on this stinks and sell it. But I rebought a GameCube because I wanted a black one because I got an indigo one. I wanted a black one, and the black one came with the Zelda collection. So I'm like, okay, I'll trade in this one and use that credit to make my console black and get the Zelda collection.
GameCube did not launch with Melee.
No.
Smash Brothers Melee came around Christmas. That did not it did not launch with that. A few weeks after launch, I guess, but
Launch window, I guess, but it's
launch
not day
window,
one.
yeah.
Well, thanks for taking my call.
Thank you very
No
much,
problem.
Korn. Have a good one.